Namaskaram. I am Professor rudramohapatra, an astro researcher from Bhubaneswar, Odisha. I welcome all of you to my channel. Let's discuss something about why should you visit an astrologer. Should we visit any astrologer? Is there any necessity? When should we visit an astrologer? What an astrologer can do to me? Can he change my destiny? That is the major question everybody asks. The major problem with the current generation is they ask a lot of things. They do not want to work upon that. If you go through these books of the Socrates or even the Newton and the Halley, the student because modern science is we are deriving many principles from the West, though ours is great in itself. You can get many citations in the Vedas itself. That never always ask for the truth and work to find the truth. You are asking the question like whether God is there, and you search for the God by yourself. Why the bloody you are believing in my words? Then only you may become like Gautama the Buddha. Then only you may become like Mirabai. Devotion may come, or tapasya may come, sadhana may come. But if you only ask, you will get the solution in the YouTube. But I will say you have to believe it because you don't want to spend your time, don't want to spend your money in that. So essentially, you do not ask many things because you don't want to work upon it. But once you decided to ponder upon some issues, please work sincerely to reach the conclusion. Okay, so now let us begin today's topic. Astrologer people visit for many reasons. Let me share those reasons with you from my personal experiences or discussing with some veteran astrologers and current situations that is happening. Primary reason people visit to an astrologer is they are fed up with the current situation. Things they have expected did not happen and happened so inversely that they are now stumped what to do, what not to do. So these are the conditions when people visit an astrologer. Other people with much more expectation visit astrologers. Sir, I am doing this job. I want to go for those jobs and other things. Please suggest some remedies so that I can do it. They will not ask whether I am capable of doing it or not. No, no. You do something by which I will get my goal. Other people are there, they just ask something out of curiosities. Sir, shall I pass in the exam this time? Sir, how the coming week will be for me? These are the questions out of curiosities. Even if you don't ask, you will just come to know about the coming week Wait for 8 days. Even if I am not going to say your exam results, the board will publish it. So, so on and so forth. For many reasons, people visit astrologers. But let me say you that when you should visit. Always remember, once you are prepared to know your future, then only you visit. I repeat, once you are prepared to know your future, then only you visit. All astrologers must also warn their client that there is no necessity to look into your future always. Let the future be the future. What is the pleasure in unraveling it? Let the mystery be mystery so that you can enjoy it. So, first thing is that you must be prepared to know your future. You are suffering, more sufferings are approaching. It is not the fault of an astrologer. You have visited him or her. Yes. Maybe in coming days I make a video that how an astrologer should behave. But this is the video I am making that when a client, I say consultant, not client, when the consultant should visit an astrologer. First condition, you must be prepared to know your future. If it is good, you have to accept. If it is bad, if it is accept. By the way, good and bad are your subjective decision. For me, life itself is beautiful. You are alive. It's not a great thing. Yes, I am quoting Sadhguru Jaggi Vasudev. But anyway, as per the normal materialistic targets, today I don't have a Mercedes car, so I'm not happy. Maybe after 3 years, 4 years, when I'll have it, I'll be happy. In that perspective, also, if there is no Mercedes car written in your destiny, you will not get it. So you must be prepared to listen to that. Okay, once you are prepared, then it is very okay. There are n number of cases where I can say the consultant is not willing to listen to me. He or she wants to listen something, what he or she wants, some good things. You want this. Your destiny does not. By the way, what is written in the destiny, automatically that person will be guided by it to some extent. Suppose it is written in your destiny that you will become a good businessman. So automatically the idea of business will come when the dasa will come. But I'm not getting into that. Normally I'm saying. So you must be prepared to know your future. That is number one. Number two, you must be prepared to act upon your karma. Many people say, "Is our karma?" Only your karma. Rectification are suggested. You have Pittu Sapa, you do these things. You have Matru Sapa, you do these things. You have got this kind of prarabdha, so you do this kind of thing. Saturn is retrograde, please work. Mars is retrograde, please go for physical exercises. Planets not themselves are the result giver. They are the indicators of result givers. I have seen many YouTube videos where people are defying astrology by saying this, that how come planets have impact. No, you don't worry about that. If you have ignored your gurus or those who are seniors to you in your last life or last lives, Jupiter will be afflicted. Jupiter itself may not be an indicator, but Jupiter is an indicator of Guru. Like, I cannot say that souls of all the Gurus have come from the Jupiter. No, neither the Jupiter Asmi is coming. All those don't get into that. Essentially, I am mapping your Prarabdha. Moon is afflicted. Definitely, you have done many more abuse things to your mothers. Mars is afflicted. You had serious conflict with your brothers. Do not take Mars itself. I am just mapping your prarabdha using those planets. That's it. And once I mapped it, now I will say, please work upon it. Now, from now, this day onward, do not argue with your mother. Please be very fair to your mother, which is a very natural thing. But nowadays, we have to advise that also. If you see the dogs and the puppies, dog always ignore, but the puppies are very friendly to the mother. But if your mother says you something, you now get angry with your mother for 2 3 days. So anyway, so we humans often behave inhuman way. Anyway, so if you are not prepared for that, then go. These are the main remedies. These are the main course of remedies. You have to rectify the karma. You have taken a lot of loans and other things in the past life that is indicated from your sixth house. Now you donate. You donate to animals. You say you worship that tree. Oh, feed that animal. Essentially, you are rectifying your karma and the lives are getting nurtured. Nothing else. You have taken from somebody. Give it to somebody. Then that karma will be balanced. Hmm? But if you are not prepared for that, there is no need to visit any astrologer. And you have the rights also to ask the astrologer that why I have got this paratha. What's wrong I did? Tell me so that I can work upon it. If not in this lifetime, my next lifetime I will get the result. Hmm. So interesting, astrology. It can say you that why are you here? Why are you doing this? Why are you behaving this? But if you are not willing to work upon that, it's same like visiting a doctor, not taking the medicine. Doctor, you tell me what is the diseases I have, or which diseases are you can foresee. They are going to attack me, but I will not be cautious about it. Neither I will take medicine. Then you do not visit. So first reason, you must be prepared to know your future. Two, you must be prepared to rectify your karma by remedies. Okay? By remedies. These things, remedies. Like wearing a gemstone, also doing this karma, everything, remedies. Final thing, you must include astrology in your life now. You consult that astrologer in your unfavorable time. Now, after 1 year, your favorable time for you, as for you, whichever is favorable for you, arrives. Now you forget the astrologer. Then again, unfavorable time comes. Then you say that no, that astrologer has said me these things. Did not nothing happened. I did all these things. Rectifying your karma takes you many lifetimes. I'm repeating. Rectifying your karma or normalizing or nullifying your karmic structure takes you many lifetimes. You think that you perform fasting for 1 month and you are done. You think you visit temple for 2 years and you are done. No. These are the prescriptions which you have to take daily. Like can you survive without breathing? Like that. Karma is infused like that. So that you have to work upon rectifying your karma for the rest of your life. And By visiting that astrologer, you can also know that these are the things going to happen. And I can prepare, I can rectify these things for me accordingly. One time visit never helps. And astrologers from their side also, my friends, must also give a very good scope to the visitor for free revisit. So that is very helpful for them also to see how remedies are working or not. Because often people does not say whether remedy does not work. They think that the astrologer will feel bad. No, sir, you said these things, it did not happen. What else I can do? Possibly that astrologer might have skipped some fact. I may be absolutely wrong. When I am also looking at chart, possible that I might have skipped some steps. So again you come to me, like you visit the same garage with your bike. First time, he does not know. Second time, some better. Last time, after 7 or 8 times, he can say, "Oh, this might have got this problem." So please visit your astrologer. Let's say, and is 6 months. Don't wait for the unfavorable time to arrive. Okay, that is very much necessary. That is why earlier days astrologers are with the kings, always to guide them. If you want to make astrology as your part, nothing, not a big deal. Only thing is that we are giving you the roadmap for future. It is there. You have just made the astrologers as your eye to look into it and act upon it. Tomorrow there will be rain, but again I will go to office by a no, bike. So these are the three things you should keep in mind before visiting any astrologer. Money is not at all an issue. The remedies in terms of gemstones and other things you are doing are always a lifetime remedy. You need not to change the gemstones in every 2 years. No, need not. Depends, but need not. So it's a one-time expenses. But after that, you go to the doctor, you get yourself operated. Something has happened. Now the regular checkup and everything goes on. That is the best way you can utilize astrology. Okay. So if you are prepared for these conditions, you must visit any astrologer. Now, let me tell you what are the conditions or which kind of people, if you have this kind of mindset, you should not visit any astrologer. Shiva. You people say sorry, I say Shiva. The difference is that both the words are very synonymous. Sometimes I also say sorry, but anyway, people will say, sir, why sir is promoting Shiva here in the middle of this? So it's not like that. I just brought came up so that I said Shiva. And I worship Lord Mahadeva, so that is naturally comes. There is nothing, no marketing involved, nothing to be confused also. Shiva has nothing to do here. He is busy in his own sadhana. Anyway, people who believe that astrologer will change their destiny, that happens because of due to ignorance. Doctor cannot avert you from death. You are anyway going to die. Can the doctor save me from the death? No. Then why are you visiting him? Because you are not able to sustain your current situation, the pain you are suffering. So even if doctors were not able to escape you from death till you are visiting, similarly, astrologers are not capable anyway to manipulate with your destiny. But till you visit, Those persons who say that if I visit an astrologer, then he will say me something by which I will become an IAS officer. Absolutely. What is this? I do not know. This is not astrology for sure, but what is this? I do not know. That somebody will make you something by his wish. Kind of magic, maybe. Miracle, maybe, but certainly not astrology. So, those persons, those who think that by visiting an astrologer, we will change our destiny, should never visit any astrologer. Second, if you don't have a serious query, you do not visit an astrologer. Husband and wife, they got conflict. Vishnu and Lakshmi used to have, and we are only the humans, so nothing to be very serious about it. So the wife will come to me and say, "Sir, he is not good for me. Please say me something by which I can get rid of this." Not possible. This question is absolutely irrelevant. You have a newborn at your home. Sir, every morning he is crying. Every morning she is crying. He or she, there is no gender disparity involved my side. So please don't take those things into that angle. So a newborn is there. So it will cry. Sir, tell us some remedies by which it will not cry. No. So you don't try to play with the laws of the nature. Neither you have a very serious query, then you should not visit any astrologer. Because it is not a disease, then why should I visit? Why you will visit a doctor? The doctor will give you a little bit sweet candy instead of medicine. So here you need guidance. So this second, the second is gone, Shiva. Third are the conditions where actually a person needs some other kind of help, but he is in the front of astrologer. I am repeating it. The person needs some other kind of help, but he is in front of astrologer. That means he does not know where to go, but he has landed up an astrologer. For example, sleeplessness. सर रात को नींद नहीं आती. It is an useless question, of course, so far as astrology is concerned, but uh, people are visiting. Well, in medical astrology, we have some. In astrology, also says why this sleeplessness, moon, and Rahu. It is there. We can say the size like that, but till then, it may lead to what this insomnia or some other psychological disorder. So that person should visit any psychiatrist for treatment, not an astrologer. Similarly, this is not a wrong platform. You might have seen this, something known as exorcism. So cases of possessions are also found in many places in India. I'm not promoting or saying anything like that, but you can see. I also see all these things in print medias. In my practice, also I have seen. So in those cases, you need certain different kind of occult help, not an astrologer. Those occultists are mostly into some occult science and claiming themselves as astrologer, maybe, but not. So exorcism for sure not. If you take no Western astrology, then they just recommend it to the church. So in our case, some other experts are there. You can find some more regions also where you should visit or you should not. But these are the primary things which are just coming to my mind while making the video I am saying. I said that I never come prepared. Whenever I feel like making a video on some issue, I decided, let's say something, why should you visit an astrologer? Hmm? So these are the cases from the uh, consulter sides, or you call the client. I said consultant or visitor side before visiting any astrologer. If you know all these things, then you will easily cope with the astrology. You can get the results out of these prescriptions by performing the remedies. Hmm. But if you are not prepared, if you are going for these silly questions, then you are in wrong place. And astrologers from their side also should avoid this kind of cases, which is not actually pertaining to the realm of astrology. Finally, uh, never think that any astrologer is taking money from you. I must quote and I must say you, Dr. B.V. Raman, the father of modern astrology, used to say him as a writer, not as an astrologer, because he was not taking a penny for consultation. He sold his wife's jewelry for survival. But do you people promote that honesty? Not you people, also say we people. No. Somebody somewhere is doing some corruption. Don't generalize it. There are people. You take my example. Whatever money I get, I spend 70% on books. Till then, also, I must say, hardly this money I am taking some things for at least for food, not more than that. So, never always presume that the astrologer will take money, all this kind of things. Any astrologer you are visiting, by looking at your prarabdha, is taking some karma from you. So, you must pay him or her well. Besides, what an astrologer can do with that money? Good money. Let's go for a pilgrimage to Kashi Vishwanath, to Rameswaram, or to Dwarka or to Jagannath. People will say, why he is saying only this Hivites place? No, I have no such discussion. You can go to any places you want, Vaishnav Devi also. That also he will see you do. He will not go to the five-star hotel and enjoy there. He will not have this materialistic attachments. So why not? So make the payments with all your wish and never unnecessarily discounts on the image of any astrologer. And visit the astrologer frequently so that you can make astrology as your part of your life and you can act upon those karmic refinement for a better future, maybe this life, if not the next life. Okay, so we are done for today. Pardon me if I have done some mistakes by hurting somebody or some wrong English usages. Maybe because I have to think a lot while I'm saying so. Maybe the sentence is getting dragged for a longer, uh, so I may fail to use those usages correctly. But idea is to spread the message. You have all rights to write your views, honest views. Not that, sir, you are good. I'm getting those views, sir, you are good, sir, namaskaram, excellent. Okay, those are okay. But always, if somebody is giving some criticism with a very honest intention, and it is very good for the improvement. Okay, so I remember one small incident, like Voltaire and Rousseau, they both were the writers during the French Revolution, and they did not agree with their writings. But till Voltaire used to say, I will never want that Rousseau will stop writing. That is a professional jealousy in a professional way. So anyway, so the idea is to you all have the rights to write the good, bad, ugly, whatever. You can suggest me topics where you want to listen me. Uh, if you like, please subscribe my channel and click the like buttons. So those are the things required for YouTube, not for me. If I do that, so most people will watch my videos. If you can share the videos among the genuine person, that is enough for me. And you are always free to call me or email me for any further research questions or for consultation. You are now very clear that making this long-term videos is certainly not for my self-marketing. It is for information purpose only. But still, for research and consultation, I am always open. So you are free to do that. And thanks for listening to me for such a long period. So we'll meet if time permits. If Kala wants and Mahakala, sorry, if Kala permits, say I also say sorry. So if Kala permits and Mahakala allows, so if it is in your dasa and it is written in your prarabdha, so it will come. So when the time will come, we will meet again with another new video. Till then, enjoy your life and God bless you all. Shivaya.